Time once again for a Midwest Tour race at Finger Lake State Park in Columbia, Missouri. Let's do this thing.
Hello everyone and welcome to MXP TV. The only thing you need to know is I'm Tom Bradley.
And I'm Brittany Newman. And this show is being brought to you by Big St. Charles Motorsports. Tom, such a great weekend over there at Finger Lake State Park in Columbia, Missouri. That's where we were at. We have a lot of the highlights coming up on this show, a lot of classes to cover.
That's right, we got highlights from the 450A. These are all from the first model, 450A, 85 Junior, 85 Senior, as well as plus 30, 250A, 125 two-stroke, and Super Mini.
We had a lot of fast A-riders show up as well, like Hunter Clements, the Goalie brothers, and pretty interesting, Aaron Goalie and also his brother Adam. They came back from the Arena Cross in Iowa, and I was able to sit down with Aaron and talk to him about that.
Got a bad start and came back up to like 6th. She gave me a front row spot for the main, came out in 2nd, and I was leading for a little while, and then I got passed and ended up getting 2nd, so it went pretty good.
I was also able to catch up with Adam Goalie, who was also at the Arena Cross as well.
I came out pretty far back and just worked my way up to 4th in the lights, and then in the Arena Cross heat I didn't really do too good. I got 8th and then took 7th, so I missed it by 1, and then the last chance didn't go very good either.
And checking in with Hunter Clements of what he's going to be doing through the Supercross season and throughout the winter as well.
We're going to try Supercross on the 450, but we're just going to stick to the East Coast and see how that goes. And then if that goes well, we might try 450 outdoors too.
And Tom, jumping right into the 450A Moto with all those riders in it.
Here we're taking a look at the start. Adam Goalie has a shot, the whole shot there, number 385. And it looks like Hunter Clements there in the top 3.
Also the 37 of Alex Malott is in second place right now too.
Buried back in the pack outside the top 5 though, Adam's brother Aaron, as he tries to work his way through here on the first lap. Here you're taking a look at Hunter making the pass over Malott, going into 2nd, and now he's going to set his sights on Adam Goalie out front.
Yeah, into that first turn down there, kind of rutted. You still have Adam Goalie in 1st, Hunter Clements now in 2nd.
Malott still not far behind in the number 3 spot as they head into the back section on the other side of the lake here. Adam Goalie still holding down the lead. Not much breathing room of it, but he's got just a little bit over Hunter.
Yeah, this race between these two really got heated up, and it was an excellent one to watch.
As you see here in the footage, they're coming up the hill and back down. Adam's still holding the lead, and these guys would play kind of cat and mouse all day long in the different A classes, open A as well as the 250. And here Hunter trying to make a move around the outside, but Adam able to hold him off.
Yeah, he's really good with dealing with pressure.
Yeah, you don't see Adam make a whole lot of mistakes, and when he does, it's usually not because somebody's been pressuring him. As you can see, they head over the finish line section in front of the grandstands. Hunter's got just a little bit lower scrub than Adam does, able to save a little more time, but Adam's still holding him off.
Yeah, excellent style out there. They're so close out there. Great battle. Hunter kind of coming to the inside right there, but Adam still being able to hold him off through the outside.
Yeah, it almost seems like he's going to be able to get a pass made, but the momentum carried around the outside is going to allow Adam to hold on to it.
Once again, Lance Kobush was back at Finger Lake State Park, and I was able to talk to him a little bit about adjusting to his 80.
I feel pretty good on it, and just trying to get used to it and gonna try my hardest.
And right off the start, you can see him out in the lead, Tom.
Here, the 85 Junior Moto number 1, Lance out to a big lead. Again, Team Green sponsored rider, and showing you why here at the track. He's already got a big lead. He's going to be able to hold on to the lead all the way through the moto. Over the big double-doubles, just handling everything on the track with no problem at all.
And you know, I've always heard that he was a small rider, but once I actually sat down next to him, I realized how tiny that little kid is, and he rips out there.
Well, as we found out last weekend, he just transferred up to the 85cc bike from the 60s. He's no more riding the 60s, so it's quite a bit of a change going to the bigger bike. It's a longer wheelbase, more power. It's definitely something to adapt to.
And this 85 Junior class was all his.
Here's a look at the start from the 85 Senior Moto number 1, and another rider we saw last weekend at Archview is here again this weekend. It's the 214 of Faulkner. Looks like he's going to have the whole shot, but he goes down in the first turn.
Yeah, that allows for the 906 of Adrian Galambo, I hope I pronounced that right, and also the 714 of Mason Kershaw to get up into the first and second spot.
As you can see, Kershaw here going around the outside to take over the lead, and the 906 of Galambo goes down here to lose the second spot.
Here we have Mason still out in front, but look, Austin Faulkner making a charge.
You just see him sneaking in the background of that shot there. He's really coming through the pack, trying to put the pressure on Kershaw out front. As you see, taking the white flag here, Faulkner is now taken over the lead, and you can see the gap behind him. Kershaw is nowhere in sight. Faulkner's going to go on and take the moto win.
The plus 30A moto, it was actually a pretty cool one to watch. A lot of riders in it.
As you can see, the start gets very crowded here in the first turn. Grabbing the whole shot looks like it's going to be Drew Potts, but he's not going to hang on to it very long as he's going to have heavy pressure from the 11 of Hamilton and the 28 of Goff.
It is stacked going down that downhill right there.
Heading into the back section, all the riders just bottlenecking into the inside of that corner. That's, you know, kind of one of the main things about racing. You can't follow going into corners because obviously you can't get around the guy in front of you. But it happens everywhere, and it's just something that riders have to deal with.
And you have that 11 of Hamilton out in front, 209 of Potts right behind him, and then also the 83 slash of Christopher Rubble right behind him.
And it looks like he's just getting passed on the inside there by the number 4 in the Yamaha.
Also coming into the picture is the number 28 of Kinson Goff, making him pass there.
That was a nice move he had right after the whoops, just got to the inside and just kind of muscled his way by. Here through the finish line section, you can see him picking up the white flag. One more lap to go. Kinson Goff is now holding down the number 2 spot and trying to apply the pressure to Hamilton out front.
But overall, Hamilton's going to take the win on this moto.
Yep, Goff's charge will come up just short.
The 250A moto was stacked once again with Hunter Clements. You had the Agoli brothers, and also Alex Malott was riding really well.
As you can see, Hunter Clements coming in from the outside. It looks like he was starting out there pretty much all day and able to pull some pretty decent starts here. You can see he gets the whole shot with the 37 of Malott right behind him.
But the Agoli brothers right behind them as well.
It's kind of like a dreaded thing at the track. You get the Gully brothers, it's like a 1-2 punch right behind you.
Yeah, they team up a lot of times. You have Hunter still out in front of the 37 of Malott, but here comes Adam Agoli trying to make a pass.
Trying to get to the inside of Malott there as they head into the section. You could choose the outside or the inside option here. Both riders opting to go for the inside, but Adam's still able to get the pass made.
Yeah, Malott making a little bit of a mistake right there, but Adam making it stick.
And then you see in the background there, just as soon as Adam got around, Aaron was lurking in the background. Here coming through the finish line, Clement still leading the way out front. Picking up the white flag, one more lap to go, stretching out his lead, Hunter Clements on the Honda.
Yeah, this moto was all his once he got out in front.
Here you can see on the line to start, the 125 two-stroke moto number 1. This is our moto of the day. Grabbing a huge hole shot from the outside, that's Channing Hunt.
And listen to these two-stroke sounds.
Here's a drop down the hill in the woods, leading the way. The 932 still of Channing Hunt. He's got Cody LaChance right behind him. There's a pass for third back there.
Yeah, that's the 52 of James Lambert moving into third.
And just moving into the lead there is LaChance. He moves right to the inside of Channing.
Yeah, Channing's going to squeeze to the inside right there. Cody's going to take that outside option.
That's the section we go inside or outside. Let's see which one pays off. It looks like Channing Hunt's going to retake the lead, so LaChance's lead is short-lived.
Lambert's still in third right behind him, and into lap 1, still a battle for the lead between these two.
That's the 932 of Hunt there and the 52, I believe, of Lambert.
That is right.
Here's a head over the finish line section. Both these riders airing it out, and just, oh, you can hear them hit the RPMs as they land off the jumps. It's just, I just love that sound.
In this Super Mini Moto 1, Tom, two great amateur riders out there. Austin Faulkner, also Lance Kobush, and right off the start, there they are together.
That's right, starting 1 and 2, both of them Team Green sponsored, and both these guys, everybody's looking for a great race from them here. You got the two fastest guys on the track in the 80 classes, 1 and 2 in the Super Mini, so let's see what happens. Here's they head back into the woods. Faulkner still holding the lead, Kobush running second, and there in third looks like the 262, Thomas Goodnick.
Yeah, he's riding really strong out there as well. Still have Faulkner coming out of in first right there, Lance Kobush right behind him.
Now you see a good line choice out there from Goodnick. He went way outside just in case Kobush would happen to make a mistake, then he's not stuck behind him and he's got somewhere else to go. Here they're coming through the whoops. Oh, Kobush makes a big mistake there. Looks like he just mistimed it, loses the front end, and looks like he took a shot to the chest there. He's got the wind knocked out of him. slowly picking that bike back up as the riders go by. Here's a second look. You can see he just over jumps and front end twist a little bit, and it just comes back on him. The rebound on the forks just comes back right into his chest.
That allows Forkner just to stretch out his lead.
Coming through the finish line section, airing out the bigger jumps on the track here. He's just out front coasting now. Even Kobush is not in the battle anymore. Trying to make up as much time as possible. I mean, he took a pretty good shot, so he was slow getting up, but now he's charging hard, trying to pass as many riders as he can.
And he's going to end up in 6th at Moto. Tom, we saw so many great riders out there, whether it be the A class and the 80 class, and a lot of that has to do with it being the Missouri State District 18 shootout that they had going on.
That's right. They brought a lot of the riders together for this shootout, the end of the year. Kind of a bragging rights deal heading into next year. You know, who's better, District 18 or is it the Missouri State Series? So for any of you keeping track, here's a look at the points.
As of right now, Missouri State has 900 points and District 18 has 755 points, so we'll have to see what happens on the next show.